Hey, what's happening, everybody? Power Stroke Jude here. Hope everyone's having a good night. Today, I am going to go over a tool that I purchased a few months ago. I'm going to give you guys a review on it. You guys have all seen it. You guys have all heard of it. It's the Boltster. It's a cool tool. You guys have seen me use it in my videos. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over the Bitster, which was sent to me by Boltster, and I thought that was pretty cool. A buddy of mine, Kyle, he built it. He mentioned me to Boltster, and they reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if they said that they knew I'd bought a Boltster and wanted to know if I'd be interested in testing out a Bitster. And I said, sure. So they sent me one, and I thought that was really cool. So I'm going to go over it today. Kyle, by the way, is Key Built It. He's a member of TTS, Text underscore Talking underscore Shop on Instagram. Keep an eye out. We've all done bio videos, and hopefully soon we're going to have a release date for the next video that we're going to work on. I think it's something that's going to be cool. We've been talking about a couple topics we might do, and I think the one that we finally came to a conclusion on doing is one that will draw interest from everybody. And I think everyone's going to sit there and want to see what we have to say or what we do. So, anyways, let me turn this camera around and I'll go over these tools for you. Give me 1 second. All right. Everybody's probably, well, I'm back first, but everybody's probably been working on something, and when you're taking something apart and you don't know what the pattern is, you get a piece of cardboard or a pizza box or something like that. Well, I guess the pizza box is cardboard, but and you punch holes in it with the hardware that you're taking out of the vehicle, so you can remember a pattern or whatnot, or you draw it on a piece of paper. Well, this is like my attempt. This is not a pattern of anything per se, but this is like my little generic attempt of just say a water pump or something like that. On it could be anything, but when you take them out of the vehicle, the bolts out, you can start with one here, and you got to put that one on. When you're going back together, you put them in a pattern the way they come out, and then that way you kind of have an idea as to where they go back. I have a little demo right here showing you there's multiple size bolts that fit in here. Once you get them in, there's some thin and some thick in there, but they stay pretty well. They're not coming out. I shook them pretty good right there. Yeah, it's a cool tool. As you can see, if you look closely, mine, it's got some dirt and grime on it. I haven't cleaned it, which is pretty cool because I think I'm going to use this in another video testing another product. I saw my buddy Turbo Tai Tai clean up a silicone tool or tray with some, I don't know what he used, but he cleaned it up and put it on Instagram. And this is a silicone tray that's kind of dirty too, and I'm going to try out a specific product and cleaning it, so that'll be next. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with what you're working on, you can get patterns on there. And even if you are familiar with what you're working on, like you can take out valve cover bolts and put them all in one line. You can take out intake manifold bolts or water pump bolts or whatever you're taking off on the vehicle. If you know where it's going back together, at least you don't got to worry about fumbling them in a magnet tray or spilling it or anything like that. If you just put them all on this, you know where they are because you're familiar with the truck. So whether you're familiar or not familiar with the vehicle that you're working on, this can be very helpful and beneficial, and I'd recommend it. So onto the one that they sent me, and I got it kind of set up a little bit. I just got it today. I should have checked my mail a couple days ago. It's probably been in there for a few days, but this is the Bitster. It's got a carabiner or whatever you call those things on there. I know in the on Instagram they show people like with them on their belt loop or something like that. To be honest, I probably wouldn't use it like that. But what is cool is, it holds bits really, really nice. Look at that. These things are tight, and it goes so small as to hold. Look at that. That's let me see if I can focus. Well, anyways, that's a drill bit. It's a real small drill bit, and it fits in there with no problem. There you go. And then they even got a smaller section if you get something smaller than that. Right here, just as an example, I have a couple of number 2 Phillips. I have a a T30 tamper proof and a T30, stuff that's common. This might be something I just use to keep common size bits that I use. If I'm in a hurry, I'm on the run. It's like, or if I'm not uh, familiar with what I'm working on, I can take that out there because I know all the common sizes are going to be on there. What's also cool is, let me pull this out. Let's check it out. It's got a little magnet in there. Uh, Not the strongest thing in the world, but not the weakest either. That's pretty cool. Hold it that way is probably a little bit better of a show of what it can do. Shaking that, you can see it rolling around, but it's not falling out. But I think that's a cool tool, and I want to thank Boltster for sending it to me. I'll definitely make use of it, and when I am actually using it on a vehicle, I'll put it in a video just like I did that one, and I hope to get as much good use out of this as I did out of that. They're kind of two different things because this one's you're holding hardware that you're taking off of a vehicle, and this one you're holding the tools that you're using to take the hardware off. So, just ideas. I'm thinking you can get some like hex bit nut drivers and throw them in there. Stagger them, and that would probably fit. And get some common sizes: 8, 10, 12, 13. I got, like I said, I have a few of the T30. I have the number 2 Phillips. I have a drill bit. Whatever you used a lot of that's common might be something you want to keep in here. But it seems like it's going to be a cool little tool. I'll probably take that off. But it was cool to, get home and see something in the mail for you, and you kind of have an idea as to what it is. You're excited. But I want to thank Boltster for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to make use out of it. I hope I represented your product well in the video because I did like it. I do like the product that you put out. So I hope that came across well in my presentation. So everyone check out Boltster on Instagram. You can follow them on Instagram. They do giveaways sometimes. I know that during Christmas time, I believe they did a few giveaways. Just check them out and keep an eye out for giveaways or go buy their product. These things aren't too expensive. I think this one's under $20, and I think this one is about 30, if I remember, 35. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, they're not too expensive. Cool, and they're very cool tools. So anyways, I'm going to cut this short. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Check out Boltster on Instagram. Check out Text Talking Shop, Text_Talking_Shop on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Powerstroke Jude. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. And until the next time, Powerstroke Jude out. Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna put this at the end of my video. I haven't watched it, but I was listening to myself as I was filming it, and it almost sounds like a commercial. But I don't want you guys to think that I got paid by Boltster. They did. I bought my Boltster with my own money, and I did not ask them to send me a Bitster. My buddy mentioned me to them, and then they got in contact with me and they offered, and I've said, all right, cool. But I just said what I felt about it, and it was true. I liked it. It's cool. I've had the Bolster for a while, and I just got the Bitster, but I think that it's got some uses that'll be very, very, very useful. So like I said, if it sounds like a commercial, man, don't think that I'm shilling myself out for that company, because if you guys don't like it, make your own decisions. But I like mine, and I think you guys will probably like yours because it's a pretty cool tool. So. Anyways, once again, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Powerstroke Jude out.